guys, Gina here and welcome back to my channel. And today I'm doing something a little different, and I just picked up something new that I just discovered a few days ago, literally like 2 days ago, and it's the Maybelline Blushed Nudes palette. Right off the bat, when you look at this palette, the first thing that probably comes to mind is the Naked 3 palette. Now, the Naked 3 palette came out, I want to say a year and a half ago. I think it was Christmas 2014, I think, 2013. And this palette has a lot of like rosy, pinky tones. The Maybelline palette also has rosy, pinky blush tones as well. So I'm going to go ahead and compare the two. Now, this retails for $52, I believe. You can get it at Sephora and Ulta, and the Naked 3 comes with 12 shadows. And let's see, there are 3 matte shades and the rest are shimmer. And I mean, of course, Urban Decay eyeshadows are highly pigmented. You look at that. And the color payoff on these shadows are amazing. But one thing that I found myself, I was a little disappointed with the Naked 3 palette when I first got it, because for some reason the colors really just didn't look good on me, or maybe it was just the way I was applying them, but a lot of the colors, they just looked off on me. So I really haven't gotten a whole lot of use out of this as much as I assumed I would. I was pretty hyped about it when it first came out and I had to have it, but honestly, it's not something that I really reach for. I was a little skeptical with the Maybelline Blush Nudes palette because I checked out the City Brights palette, which is another palette by Maybelline. I really did not like the color payoff from the City Brights palette, but I wanted to go ahead and give this a try because I love colors like this. I think they complement my skin tone really well, especially since I kind of have like auburny, chestnutty brown hair. I have no clue what my hair color is right now. If you guys think it's a brown, go ahead and comment brown. If you guys think it's a reddish tone, go ahead and comment below, because I'm not sure what I want to do with my hair in the next few weeks. But anyway, that's a separate tangent. So the Maybelline Blushed Nudes palette also comes with 12 shades, and there is only really one matte shade, and it's this color right here. It's kind of like a, how do I explain this? It's kind of like a mauve-y pink color. I guess that's the best way I can describe it. It's definitely a good transition color to go ahead and blend into your crease. That's exactly what I use it for. And most of the shades on here are shimmers. So if you don't like shimmery shadows, then this is not going to be something that you're going to want to pick up. But I personally really like shimmery shadows, especially for the summertime, because I feel like it just kind of gives off that like glowy look to your skin even more. So I really like that sun-kissed look on your face. So personally, I've always been drawn to shimmery shades because that's just my preference. But honestly, you really could either do with either one or the other, because personally, I think that they're very similar. They're not exactly the same, but there are about 5 out of the 12 shadows that could be considered, I would consider them dupes for each other. The difference you're going to see is the pigmentation. So I'm going to do a few comparison swatches. Both palettes have a black shade with a pink glittery flecks in it. So my pointer finger is the Maybelline palette, and then my middle finger is Urban Decay. And honestly, they're really comparable in shade. Obviously, one is going to be more pigmented than the other, and I'm gonna say this probably a million times during this video. The next comparison I'm going to do is a shade called Mugshot from the Urban Decay Naked 3, and the third one in from the right. So on my ring finger, I have the Maybelline, and on my pinky finger, I have Urban Decay. So they're very similar in color. And the next one I'm going to do is Trick from the Naked 3 palette, and the from the left, both these shades have a rosy gold pinky tone to it, and they are very similar. So on my middle finger is the Urban Decay, and on my pointer finger is Maybelline. So they're very similar. The next shade is Buzz from the Naked 3 palette, and the top left pink. So my middle finger is Urban Decay and my pointer finger is Maybelline. They're very, very similar. And this next comparison is going to be really hard for me to do because it's a light shade, but Nooner is a good, Limit is a good comparison of the fourth one in, well, I guess the third one from the left, this shade right there. They are very similar. Two highlighter shades are not identical. One is more white, one is more cream. The Naked 3 palette has more of a creamy tone to it, and the Maybelline is more of just like a white, like a stark white. The Maybelline palette has a gray shade, and the Naked 3 does not have a gray shade. So that's a difference from the Maybelline versus the Naked 3. Again, honestly guys, I am just giving you my honest opinion here, and I really think that you could either do with either one or the other. And if I could do it all over again, if this was out, I would probably rather have purchased this over this, and I would have saved myself $40. But that's just my opinion. But if you like Urban Decay shadows, and if you like the consistency, then go ahead and go for the Urban Decay palette if that's something that you really want to have. But if it's more of like a want than a need, just go with Maybelline. Once this hits the other drugstores, you could take advantage of the BOGO deals with the buy one get one half off of Maybelline products, or you can use the $3.50 off 10 at Ulta if it gets released in Ulta. So I also did something a little different in this video, and I also did a little makeup tutorial using the Maybelline Nudes palette. Now, I'm not a makeup artist, so I'm sure that some of my techniques aren't perfect, but I thought that it would be cool if I showed you how I paired these colors together. And please let me know if you like these kinds of videos, because I love makeup. I love trying out new things in the drugstores and just playing around with my makeup because it's something that I like to do. So if you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and comment below some other comparisons that you might like. I do have the Maybelline Nudes palette, so if you want me to compare that with the Naked 2 palette or the Naked 1 palette, I would be happy to do that. And if you do like these tutorials, let me know. I will keep doing them because I like watching them, so why not film them myself? And I will add, I did use a primer before I put my, before I use these shadows. You'll see that in the tutorial, but I used the Urban Decay Sin. It has kind of like a goldy, champagne-y color payoff, so it really like built up the shimmer in the other shades that I put on. So I hope you guys are having a great day, and I really enjoyed filming this video, and I really hope you guys like it. Don't forget to subscribe.